Hello everyone. Sorry my table's a mess, but I'm going out of town and this room is fixing to get tore apart anyway, so it doesn't matter. That being said, I come on to make a little video. It's my first one of 2020 and it'll be my last one till I come back from out of town. Okay, now I made this for my son. It's the last ornament cover I'll be making probably forever. No. For now, this year anyway. I'm going to call it Starry Nights. Because it don't look very Christmassy at all. What I wish I would have done, because I made these little squares that have been sewed on there. I wish I'd put this row of these drops where the black ones are, and the black ones where those are, because I think it just would have looked better. Other than that, I think it turned out really gorgeous. Unique, different, and for my son. Okay, back before Christmas, I've been watching this guy that he lives in New York, and he has a little booth set up inside the mall in New York, and it's called Matt's Crazy Art. He does wire wrapping, and he has displays and stuff. This was my old raggedy display. Of course, it looks a little raggedy again now, but before Christmas, he said he just spray paints them, and I did, and I used this to spray paint it, and man, it was pretty for a while, but it's already looking bad again. I had no idea you could spray paint these things. Sure did. I spray painted it, and I re-glued the back. Of course, it's coming undone again, you know, but it looked brand new there for a little bit. But yeah, you can spray paint these things. And I used a roller on it and stuff. It's probably where the little scuff marks are from. And the little marks up there. I also have been making some jewelry. First I made my son and my grandsons some keychains. David is my son. I made this. These are turquoise and coral. Real turquoise, real coral. It's just regular American turquoise. And then my oldest grandson. So I did for my son. He's got four rocks. Okay, and then for my oldest grandson, which is his son, he's got 3 rocks. And then for the youngest, he's got 2 rocks. So they all look alike. The only thing that they can tell them apart by is how many stones is on there. So I thought it was kind of a cute idea, you know, for my boys. And then I also made, I was up all night last night working on this stuff, because I wanted to go out of town with something really pretty. So I made this. I've been having this stuff sitting around for quite a while now in my drawers to make this coral shell. I forget what kind of shell that's called. Anyway, and that's coral. been carved, a rose carved out of it. Sterling silver and buffalo bone. I've had this stuff, I swear, for over a year sitting in a drawer. Sterling silver beads and some liquid silver there. Those little beads are called liquid silver, and that's just a silver plated leaf. That's the class here is marked 925, and then the thread that is and those are all sterling silver beads. Now the little crimp cover is not sterling silver, but is nickel free. So, but the crimp itself underneath there is sterling silver, and the wire that's been strung on is sterling silver. So it's all coral, buffalo bone, real turquoise, and some sort of a shell. I forget what it's called. I'm too lazy to get up and go and get it out of the drawer over there. So there's that one. And then I made this one, which is ocean jasper. It's a big chunk. And some more little liquid silver there. And then coral on the bottom, which I strung it. That's sterling silver that it's strung on right there. It's just a bead string, sterling silver bead string. Not the chain, the beading wire, not chain. And then silver plated leaf. And these are liquid silver beads. Both sides liquid silver. And then sort of like the other one, I just have one section of the blue turquoise with red coral. Then there's the buffalo bone with the shell. And then this is a green turquoise with the coral. Because it's not polished like the other ones were. These are, it might even be stabilized, I think is what they call it, whenever they got a shine on it to enhance the color and to protect and hold the stones together. I think when they redo that to process it to hold it together, because maybe it's old. I forget. I read about it. I forget what all it said. Anyway, so I made that last night. So they turned out pretty. And somebody was wanting me to make some of them things. And Kathy, I think that's her name. And I wanted to come on and show my opal that I have. I paid the same price for this opal as I did for this opal. And I got some more opal that I bought that was on a string a little bigger than this that cost 4 times as much as this one. So it just depends on where you go to get it. I'm thinking this may be natural opal. I've watched a documentary to learn about it more. And this may be fired opal. In other words, they fire it to process it to make it have a better glow. Anyway, it's hard to explain. You'd have to... And see, this one's got more of a brownish yellow, well, hard to tell in the bag, to it. So, there's old age where it ages itself to get there, which takes a very long time. Or they'll find a stone that didn't completely, really pretty, and they go and they fire it like you would do bricks, you know. And then it brings the color. It's like a process, like they probably would do diamonds or something like that. And it makes it hurry up and turn to real opal, to real pretty opal, rather. I'm not good at translating this stuff. I know more than I can say. This is Tanzanite raw. I don't have no way to really... I'm scared to use my dermal. I'm scared of it. But man, it's a pretty stone there. Could polish that down, it would really be pretty. Good sized chunk too, you know. Anyway, where'd it go? Okay, and I have some Lamar. One would make a good ring, and the other one would make a good pendant. And both have similar shapes, kind of like an arrowhead shape, almost. So that's raw also. Raw material. Beautiful. Stuff, it's like, I don't know, like the ocean, or, yeah. Anyway, and I have one other thing I wanted to show. Oh, I got this for Christmas. Twisted gold bracelet. It's 10 karat. 10 karat solid gold. So, just, it's strong. Is all it is. Still very pricey though. Don't let the 10 karat make you think it was cheap. Because it was not. And I brought my amber on to show it off again. Been a while since I showed off my amber. I've heard they say that the camera wants to focus on other things, that you have to move those things out of the way. Even on like the cracks of your skin. There you go. It's got mosquito wings in it. See them right there? Right there. Mosquito wings in there. It's cool. Looks like a whole mosquito, but I don't think it is. Looks like a whole mosquito. It's got the sucker thing on it, and the wings. It was not cheap. I don't know what to do with it because it's very soft. I'm scared to death of dropping it. So, it's got all kinds of stuff in it. This guy, he's a dealer of amber. He's somewhere here in Houston. He had like a stretchy bracelet because it was just big old balls of it. Great big old balls of amber. It was blue amber. He wanted like $700 for that bracelet. So, I know that y'all have seen my amber ring before. Well, this is where the ring came from. So that's where my ring came from. It's from this dealer. So I thought I had his card, but it's cool looking what's on there too. And I'm gonna do it. I'm getting something to show you. I have this amber that I found in the Goodwill bag. I already cut it all to pieces, you know, because I wanted to restring it. And I've done the test on it. It all glows. And even the clasp glows purple. I mean purple. Has that glow to it. That's all amber. This is all amber, amber, and opals. This whole box is ambers and opals. This is the one that I got from the jewelry show. The opals. See how they're yellow, brownish color compared to this one? That's what I was getting at. I think this was like fired to hurry up to process it. And this was probably like took for, you know, the millions of years for it to get there. That's the natural opal, and this is fired opal. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. This one's brown and one's really white and clean looking. So this processed on its own the way natural opal would do. Very long time for it to, you know, get pretty. So I went through them, and it's less than 10. That's even less than 10. In fact, this one here hardly has any color at all. So you would take something like that and fire it and see if you could bring color out in it. That's what they do. So if you take this stuff there with no color at all in it and fire it, you could probably bring it up to looking something like that. But I don't know how they do it. I mean, I watched him and I got this picture in my head. This guy was doing it in his like old school way, you know, had like this brick looking oven that he's made, almost like a little cave thing that he was in, and firing it like he would bricks. It was pretty wild. Documentary that I watched on it was pretty wild. But that's it. So I wanted to come on and show and say hi, since, you know, I haven't been on this year. And I'm fixing to go on my trip to see my son. So I'll see y'all when I get back. Bye.